Hello, welcome again. We are ready for part 2, and I will start the foundation round. First, you make 5 loops to make a ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Slip stitch in the first chain to make a ring. Slip stitch. And now chain 1 doesn't count as a stitch. And now 12 single crochet in this ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe you need to pull them a bit back. 8, 9, 10, 11. I recount. That was my first single. Doesn't my first chain, I mean, that doesn't count. So this will be the first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I need one more. Okay. I must put a bit of space. And one more. And then you close the ring with a slip stitch in the first mated single crochet. And this was my chain 1. And this is my first chain, single crochet. Sorry. And you need to cut your yarn and fast up. See you for next round. Round 4. Take a new color to make flower petals. You need to join any stitch you choose. I joined this. Fast your yarn with a single, a chain, and make 2 chains more. 2 chain more, and the pattern says this count as the first double crochet of a popcorn. A popcorn is 5 double crochet in same space, so we need to make 4 more double crochet in this space. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. My yarn split sometime. Okay, 4 to make a popcorn stitch. So I need some yarn. In the first, it be a little bit tricky because we have chain 3 for the first DC, and this 2 chains is the second DC, so you need to put your hook in top of the top 3 chain and put your hook into the loop and pull through. You have made a popcorn stitch. Then you need to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and skip a stitch. This is the first stitch I made, and I think I need to go in this space. It's where I close the other round, so a bit difficult to see, but make 5 double crochet for popcorn stitch as we just do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we have to move up a loop. If you think it's easier, you can put through your fingers to hold that loop, and this is my first double crochet, and I need to join from front to back, put my hook in the loop and close it and put through. We made 1 more popcorn stitch. You have to do this the whole round and join the first popcorn stitch at the top with a slip stitch. Okay, and we finally have 6 popcorn when we are done. Let's do that. 2, 3, skip 1 stitch and make a popcorn. Four and 5. I just hold. I think it's easy enough. Put through and 1 more in, 2, 3, skip 1, and that's the 4 popcorn stitch we made here. 4 and 5. So we need 2 more. 1, 2, 3. Skip 1. In here. 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, and put your yarn and close. 1, 2, 3, skip a stitch and make 1 more popcorn stitch. Four and 5, and put your yarn through and close it and make 3 single, chain 3 and a slip stitch in the top of this popcorn. can see I go through this. Maybe I can show you a bit more. You can see this where I go through, and I think if you put it down in the first single back loops, it's easier to make that slip stitch here. You have cut your yarn and fast it off. So that's your flower with 6 popcorn stitches. See you for next round and new chain, new color yarn. Round 2 with your new color. The pattern says you need to join any space of chain 3. So this is a space joined with a single joined with a chain and one more chain. This count as a half double crochet. We need to make 4 more half double crochet in the same space. So here we go. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Totally 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make 1 chain and go to the next space and make 5 half double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 1. 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 5. Chain 1. 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 1. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 1. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Chain 1. Close the round with a slip stitch, and we need to slip stitch in the first half, that chain 2. So I will try to show you. This is my first half, real half double crochet, and this 2 chain is this one. So 1, 2, the 2 chain top, you must put your hook into there, join the yarn and pull through and pull through. Done first round. See you for next round. Round 3. Chain 3, count as the first GC. one DC in the same stitch. The top loop of the chain 2 previous round, you made a double crochet. Then you make double crochet in the first middle stitch. As I told you in the part 1, it can be a bit difficult to see, but this is my first real mated half double crochet in previous round, and this, see, I pull up my loop and show you. This 2 chain are my first real mated half double crochet of previous round, and that's where we need to join. So make double crochet in this stitch and make 2 more double crochet, and we now should be with the last half double crochet here, and we need to make 2 double crochet in this one, and we need to make a chain. We skip this and I will show you again. This is my chain 1, and this 2 chain, you can see, is my first double crochet, half double crochet, and here we need to make 2 double crochet in this, and in the next 3 stitches 1 double crochet in each. 1, 2, 3, and 2 double crochet in the last stitch. 1 and 2, and chain 1, and skip the chain 1 and make 2 double crochet in the first of the next half double crochet in previous round. And that's what you need to do whole round, and the end chain 1 and join with a slip stitch in top of the chain 3, not this 2 but this chain. See you for next round. Hello, round 4, chain 3, count as the first double crochet and make 1 more double crochet in the same stitch as we have made this chain 3. And now we need to make 5 stitches with 1 double crochet in each, and please remember to not skip that first DC well made, but it can be some tricky to see that loop sometime. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5, and make 2 double crochet in the last one. Chain 1 and make 2 double crochet in the first one, and and 5 stitch with 1 double crochet in each, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and 2 double crochet in the last one, and chain 1. Do that the whole round and join with a slip stitch in the top of the chain 3, not the first loop. First really double DC here, because you need to count 1, 2, 3 this loop. See you for next round. Round 5. Now we have to do a little bit different, but we start with a chain 3, count as the first DC and make DC in next stitch, double crochet of course, DC, okay, and we make DC in next 5 stitches also. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And the pattern says DC 2 together over the next 2 stitches. Here we go. Make 1 DC and only half done it, and again 1 DC in the last stitch, only make it half, and then we close them together. See, that 2 stitch give us 1, and then we need to chain 3 and make a single crochet in our space between, and again chain 3 and make 2 together, 2 double crochet together over the next 2 stitches, and be careful to not forget this first stitch is nearly lay down like it's the space, but this point are where we joined for the first, and we take up a loop and over 2, only 2 and a half double crochet made, and 1 more in the next, and you have 3 loops on your hook. Pull all the loops, and we have made 2 double crochet together over 2 stitches. Now we have to make 1 double crochet in each 5 next stitch. 1, 2, so we need some yarn. So 3, 4 and 5, and now again 2 double crochet together in next 2 stitches. Put through this and put up and put, and this and put up, and take them together. Chain 3, 1 single crochet in the space, and chain 3, and that's what we are going to do the whole round, and when you came to the end, not make your slip stitch to join a ring in the top 3, but in the first wheel made double crochet, because we should have made 2 together. So don't join this point but this point. See you for the next round. Round 6. We need to chain 3, count as the first DC, and make a DC double crochet in the next stitch, and in 3 stitches more we need to make 1 double crochet in each, and then we have to make 2 double crochet together over 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and pull through. We made 3 chain single in a chain 3 space. This one is my chain 3 space, 1 single in that, and do it again, 3 chain 3 and single in the chain 3 space here, and make 1, 2, 3 chain 3. Now we need to make this again, 2 double crochet together over 2 stitches, and this is my first 2 together stitch in the last round, and we need to join this and make the first half double crochet and the next in the next stitch, and take them together. So you have 3 loops with chain 3 and 1 single in loops for last round. You need to make 3 stitches with 1 double crochet in each, 1, 2, 3, and make 2 double crochet together over 2 stitches. So 1 and the last 1, and put them together. That's the way. So 1, 2, 3, and a single crochet in my space, chain 3 space here, and make chain 3, and again 1 single, next chain 3 space, and make a chain 3 again, and we go 2 together over 2 stitches, 2 double crochet together, 1 in the first, remember that is the first, and 1 more, and 2 together. That's what you need to do all around. Remember, after 2 double crochet together, last chain 3 and single in a loop, chain loop, and again, and when you come to the end and make 2 together, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, single crochet, chain 3, and a slip stitch, not in the chain 3 chain here, but in the first real mated DC at the start. Join your round with a slip stitch here. See you for next round. Round 7. You need to chain 3 as count as the first double crochet and 1 double crochet in the next stitch. Remember, those is the chain 3 previous round and the first real mated double crochet is together, and you joined in this stitch with a slip stitch, so you chain 3 is in here, and you make the next stitch there. Make one more double crochet in next stitch and 2 double crochet together over the next 2 stitches. See, and chain 3, make single crochet in first space of chain 3, and chain 3 and 1 single in the next space, and chain 3 and one more single crochet and chain 3. And now we need to make 2 double crochet over the next 2 stitches. So this is my first stitch. Make the half and one more here and together. Make 1 double crochet in next stitch and again 2 together over the next 2 stitches. 2 double crochet, of course. So here we go. So chain 3 and 1 single crochet in the chain space here, and chain 3 and 1 crochet, single crochet in the next space, chain space, and 3 again, and single crochet in this last chain and chain 3, and make 2 double crochet together over next 2 stitches. And together. You have 4 space between this double crochet and 2 together, and you need to repeat all around, and in the end, remember you need 4 spaces here. So after you take 2 together here, make chain 3 and single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet, chain 3 and single crochet, and the last chain 3, and not join the top of the chain 3 because these 2 stitches are together. So join your first real mated double crochet. See you for the next round. Round 8. Remember to look at your pattern also, because you need to chain hook sides. I only use the same hook for my videos. It's easier, but never mind. it's just to show you how it goes. And let's start. Chain 1, that doesn't count as a stitch. Skip stitch at the base. This is the base. You have joined that. 5 half double crochet in the next stitch, which is the middle stitch of the pencil. So these two are together and these two. So this stitch are we working in 5 half double crochet. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then the pattern says skip next stitch, 3 single crochet into next chain space. Skip 1 stitch, these two together we skip, and make 3 single crochet in this space. And that should we do twice. So 3 single crochet in next space. And then the pattern says single crochet in next stitch, which is this 1 single, and again 3 single crochet in next space, and 3 single in the last space. And now we need to do exactly the same as we did here. 5 half double crochet in middle stitch. So skip 1 and go to the middle stitch of the tip and make 5 half double crochet in this. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we do it one more time. Skip 1 stitch. You can see my stitch is in this, and I skip this and go to the chain space and make 3 single crochet in this, and go for it one more time. 3 single crochet in this, that wasn't twice, and single crochet in this, and again 3 single in this. Remember, it's only, if you can see, we have 4 spaces, so after 2 you need to chain 2 single crochet in the middle. Also remember that stitch, or you're not happy with your stitch count later. So 3 in this space we have now, and 3 single crochet, single crochet in the last space, and we need to 5 half double crochet in the middle stitch of the tip. 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Repeat all round, and in the end you joined with a slip stitch, not in the first chain we made because it doesn't count, but in your first half double crochet here, join with the slip stitch in this one. See you for the next round. Round 9. This is the last round. We need to chain 1, and that doesn't count as a stitch. Chain 1 as the first, and make single crochet in the next stitch. And then the pattern says 3 single into next stitch, this stitch, and if you join the right stitch, this will be the middle stitch of the 5 half double crochet we made. So make 3 single crochet in there. Perform your tip. So this, you can see 1, 2, this is my 3 half double crochet previous round. Then we make 1 single crochet in each next 17 stitch. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And now you should be with the middle stitch again, where we need to make 3 single crochet, 2 and 3. Repeat this all around, and when you come to the end and should join, remember that first chain doesn't count, so you need to join your first single crochet, which is this. You can see my chain 1 is here, and this is the point you need to join with a slip stitch. And that was the part 2 done. See you in my May for part 3. Thank you for watching my video.